Hey guys, it's Mikenstein, and today we're going to talk about the Asus Zenbook Pro Duo. If you're looking for a high-end computer for creative work or gaming, then this laptop just might be for you. So be sure to smash that like button super hard so YouTube recommends this video to your neighbor next door, and let's get right into this video. Now I know I never do this up front, but just to get them out the way, buy my merch. Here's the specs. You get Intel's best-in-class Core i9 processor, 32 gigs of RAM, an NVIDIA RTX 2060 GPU, and a 4K OLED panel for the main display. We'll talk more about that second display in a minute. So the design here is similar to the Asus ROG Zephyrus gaming laptop I reviewed before on my channel. There's a front-loaded keyboard and a trackpad, and there's also a second 14-inch display. The main display is really nice to look at. It's bright, vibrant, and colors here look amazing. Again, it's a 4K screen, so you can stream whatever you want here. My only gripe with 4K displays is the battery drain, and it's worse if you use it with the brightness all the way up. And with this device, it has a second display that's also a 4K display, but we'll see how that affects the battery life later on in this review. For me, I'm usually indoors whenever I'm using this laptop, so it's not a problem for me, but if you'd like to take your laptop outside a lot, this is something you might want to consider. Now, a lot of people try to compare the ScreenPad Plus with Apple's controversial Touch Bar because these are both secondary laptop displays sitting above the keyboard. You can definitely use the ScreenPad Plus as an oversized control bar, but that's not what it's actually for. The main purpose is to offer a full-fledged secondary laptop screen, only this time you're not just skipping songs or tapping emojis on it. So the point of having the second display is to throw over all the other distractions onto it, like Slack, Twitter, Facebook Messenger, Spotify, or emails and stuff, so you can focus on getting actual work done on the big screen. Asus has some custom software that offers a drag and drop hotspot when you're moving a window around to automatically send it to the lower display, instead of having it just floating around. There's also physical hardware buttons that allow for quickly swapping the entire contents of the upper and lower screens, or to disable the second display completely. So there's lots and lots of possibilities with this other display. It's great for video editing, so you can spread the timeline on that second display and get a much closer view, and it's also great for entertainment too. You could be watching Netflix up on the main panel while still being able to browse the web or scroll mindlessly through social media. The only thing I don't like about the ScreenPad is the bugs. It's a great display and Asus did a good job of maximizing its potential, but at the same time it's not perfect. Sometimes the ScreenPad would forget to turn on when waking the laptop up, and it takes a few seconds to get it back online. But the good news is that that's something they can fix with a software update, but it's just a really weird bug. The keyboard below that is a chiclet style keyboard, and it's decent, it's springy with a good amount of travel. But because of the ScreenPad on top of the keyboard, there's no palm rest below that. And this makes typing with this laptop kind of uncomfortable. It's sort of the trade-off for a second display here, but they did include a detachable palm rest in the box though. The performance here is crazy good. The Duo has an overclockable 2.4 GHz Intel Core i9 processor with 32 GB of RAM. It's more than capable of handling massive spreadsheets, transcoding, and video editing. So I wasn't surprised when I watched a whole episode of Rick and Morty on Netflix, and at the same time I had 25 additional Chrome tabs open running Twitch, YouTube, and TweetDeck without any lag. On a quick test, this laptop took 8 minutes and 52 seconds to transcode a 4K video to an H.264 1080p file. That's really impressive for people who work with a lot of 4K footage and need a super powerful computer. While it's not designed primarily as a gaming machine, the Zenbook Pro Duo does check most of the boxes for the average gamer. You can definitely game at 4K on the Zenbook Pro Duo, but 1080p gaming will perform better. Where it kind of disappoints is in the battery life. The Zenbook Pro Duo lasted only 3 hours and 41 minutes for my test, and that's not so great considering how powerful and expensive it is. I think that massive 4K OLED screen paired with a secondary display both don't take it easy at all on that battery life, and if you want to use this all day and on the go, you might have to carry around a charger. So should you buy the Asus Zenbook Pro Duo? Well, if you do a lot of creative work and you like the idea of a second screen to help with productivity, then this is definitely a great buy. The Zenbook Pro Duo not only gives you an absolutely beautiful 4K OLED touch panel, but also gives you a full-length 4K touch display right below that. It's also surprisingly useful once you get the hang of it. It gives you the ability to quickly access hotkeys, launch several programs at once, which is really amazing and I totally recommend it. There's a link below in the description so you can pick it up on Amazon right now. But before you click it, be sure to hit that like button super hard and subscribe to this channel so you won't miss next week's video. Alright, thanks for watching everyone, and I will catch you guys in the next video.